Greetings and welcome. I am Kat Morgan, and this is your oracle reading for the day. I welcome you in, new and returning friends. Please feel welcome. This is a space of healing and love and light. And we are looking at the energy for the day. It is a collective reading and it is timeless. So whenever you come across this video, however it finds you, it is the right time for you to be getting this message. You are asking for some clarification or guidance, confirmation, affirmations, something. And something in this message today, it may not be the card, it may just be something I say. But there's going to be something that happens today that really resonates with you. And I would love if you felt comfortable to share that in the comments. I'm very much loving all of the feedback and communication, conversation in our community, and it's growing every day. So I thank you also for that. This is not a monetized channel. I'll never be monetizing it. There are no ads on this channel. It is simply when you subscribe and like to any of these videos and to this channel, it helps the YouTube algorithm help other people find this video and find this channel. So when they're looking for that kind of thing as well. We've been going through the Earth Magic Oracle Cards deck by Stephen D. Farmer, and today's message, the energy reading is Wolf, which stands for instinct. And before we go through the book and look at the extended reading, I want to take a moment to just connect with the energy on the card. So put your hand on the screen if it's not an interactive screen that you've got, or just hover your hand over the screen, kind of wave it around a little bit and get a feel for the energy that's coming through the image itself. This is, we all know wolves. We are all familiar with wolves, and they are the original source of what our domesticated dogs are, those wild dog animals, wolves. And we know that they are equipped with such stronger and wider sensory perception than us humans have in terms of their noses in particular. And that all ties very much in with their instinct, their intuition, if you will. When I see the word instinct, I'm thinking not necessarily intuition, that there's a difference. I haven't looked at the actual book reading yet. We will look at it together and discover it together. I don't do any kind of preview on these at all, and none of these videos are edited, as I'm sure you figured out, and as I've mentioned before, because I want you to get a sense of the actual energy coming through from the card, from whatever is being channeled from me, from divine source. Okay, I want it to come to you as clearly and directly as possible without a whole lot of interference in the middle. And I feel like that is the same thing with instinct, that it's more like a cellular, almost physical reaction, a visceral reaction, right? When you accidentally touch something hot, you don't think about it, your hand immediately jerks away. It's just an instinct. That's not the same as intuition. There is, with your intuition, working with your physical body, working with your DNA, your ancestral memory of things that may not be safe for you. We, as humans, as a general rule, have an aversion to heights, for example, because we're not birds, we don't have feathers and wings, and if we fall out of some place that's tall, it's not gonna go well for us as humans, okay? Under normal circumstances, just, saying. So instinct is what is guiding us through our DNA, through our ancestral cellular memory on what is safe, what is not safe. This is literally, it's not even a what's good for us and what's not good for us. This is a matter of safety. When I see the word instinct, and we know wolves operate purely on instinct. That is their, if you think about a wolf, you think about instinct, you think about perception, you think about wisdom. Wolves are very wise. They carry their own DNA ancestral memory, as I believe all animals do. To a greater or lesser extent, they are cognizant of it. And As much as I love cats, and I do love cats, as you know, we all know I have a cat. Um, but dogs are actually more intelligent than cats. They have better brain capacity to create independent thought based on the information they've got. And it's all based on instinct. So let's take a look in the book and see what our extended reading is. Apologize. We are looking at wolf, which represents instinct. Some of the strongest characteristics of our brother and sister wolves are loyalty, companionship, playfulness, and affection. They are exceptional parents and take great care of their young. We see similarities to wolves in domesticated dogs, particularly in certain breeds. Yet these tamed and distant relatives have long ago transferred their loyalty and pack behavior to humans. Yet wolves are still carnivorous, wild animals, surviving by seeking out whatever food is available that meets their dietary needs. This is instinctually driven and is the most basic and natural drive that all living beings possess. Over the centuries, the encroachment of civilization into the wolves' natural territories and the periodic scarcity of game have prompted these beings to hunt wherever they could, which at times includes a rancher's or farmer's cattle or sheep. This, in turn, has triggered a desire for revenge by these people so that they hunt and kill wolves, which has decimated their ranks. It's the so-called civilized world clashing with the world of the wild and instinctual. You have lost touch with your instinctual sensitivities. It is the result of cultural and/or religious prescriptions dictating that anything wild and instinctual is threatening and therefore has to be controlled or eliminated. Now is the time to overcome this limited mindset and tune into these instinctual cues. Let the spirit of wolf be your teacher and call upon this benevolent being for help, identifying those specific cues that are saying, shed some of your inhibitions with the only guideline being to do no harm. Experiment by getting out of the straitjacket of familiar societal norms and listening to those sensations in your gut that are trying to give you a message. It may be a warning or an urging to take action of some sort. Take some deep breaths and simply notice what your bodily sensations are telling you. Your mind will be the receiver of that information, and your body and mind can learn to work more closely with each other once again. I really feel this reading is talking about solar plexus chakra. And you have heard me multiple times on this channel. I have been dubbed the queen of the earth chakras, queen of the earth chakras, because we do have a tendency to kind of rely on our intuitive side, that connection with the divine guidance, like we're getting with these cards. It's very crown, third eye chakra that's then expressed, albeit with some limitations sometimes, through your throat chakra. So the upper three chakras are really for connecting with other humans and then with other intelligences on an ethereal realm. But we lose track of what's happening on our foundation, those lower three chakras, the base, the sacral, and the solar plexus. Without those strong, balanced, that tripod, you're building your emotional, energetic structure on a foundation that doesn't exist. So it is very important that you really pay as much attention to those first three chakras as you do the last three. And what happens is your heart chakra is the fulcrum. It's the center point. It is basically, for all intents and purposes, the singularity, okay, the event horizon. Your life is a matter of what you think, what you say, what you do, the energy that you are creating. When you're operating outside of that, being in touch with your physical sensations, if something doesn't feel right physically, if you feel yourself pulling away, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the sway test. That is a very effective way to tell if something is the right thing to do. Simply stand wherever you are, stand up, put your feet so that they're just a little bit right around the width of your shoulders, where you feel very balanced, where you feel very secure. Your knees are slightly, just ever so slightly bent. They're just not locked straight. So you stand like that, put your hands, let your hands just dangle at your sides. Be very relaxed. Find your center point, find your balance, and clear your mind. And then close your eyes and take a deep breath in and out. And then say out loud the question, should I do this? Should I go here? Should I call so and so? Okay, whatever it is that you're not sure about doing, the actual action that you're not sure about doing, stand, close your eyes, take a breath, and then ask, either silently or out loud. It's always better if you can do this out loud, but even silently, and just ask very, very clearly, should I do this? It's basically a pendulum test, but you're using your body as the pendulum. If you sway forward and you feel yes, then you know you need to be doing that. That is the correct thing for you to do. Your body is instinctually telling you, yes, you are on the right track. If you feel yourself leaning backwards, you almost feel like you're falling away from, then I would seriously reevaluate and re-look at, re-examine, reinvestigate. Whatever it is that you're doing may not be the right thing for you to do at that moment, at least, if nothing else. It may be the right thing tomorrow or in 5 minutes, but at this moment, it's not the right thing. So follow your instincts. Listen to your body. It's talking to you if you will listen. Call Wolf Spirit to help you reconnect with your physical being, the part of you that kind of gets lost with all of the electronic crap that we work with all of the scattered chaotic energy around us. Center in those first 3 chakras. Ask Wolf to give you guidance. Listen to your body. Okay? You are wiser than you know. I love you. Have the most amazing, fantastic day. And ciao for now.